Hi everyone, this is Pancho here. What bias is not talked about or known, but it's probably the most important one in negotiations. Often we know of biases such as cognitive biases, but the one that most people don't know about or understand is the significant in a person's sensory bias. We have 5 senses, but this is the most important thing that most people don't know. Our 5 senses operate in different levels of consciousness, and some are more sensitive than others. The impact on the creation of the meaning around that experience is what you've got to be concerned about. It's important to understand that your mind has to become very selective. At any one time, we're receiving hundreds of different stimuli, both from your body and from the external environment. It would be quite inappropriate to notice and pay attention to every one of them. It's just not possible. So the mind learns to be selective in what it allows in and what it stops coming in, pretty much like a sieve. You tend to remember the things you find interesting. You can concentrate when it suits you, when it suits your own purposes. You listen intently when it affects you directly. So you observe those things and people to you that are important. These faculties do your bidding for you. In fact, our 5 senses interpret information at such a rapid speed that you don't even have to think about it. Now, the client might have a preference for ignoring dialogue, but when presented with pictures, understands quickly what you're talking about. So, sometimes salespeople talk far too much. Sometimes you put less than a second thought into such distinctions. So how quickly do you form impressions of others, usually before even a word is spoken? Think about your knee-jerk reactions, or good or bad feelings about someone. Your ability to understand how clients distinguish sets of words, gestures, and even how colors and images, how they make them feel is important for your ability to read your client. You could actually be presenting information in a way that the client rejects, and you don't even know about it, and you think it's a price problem. The term being understood by your clients takes on a whole new meaning when I talk about presenting information in a way that the client understands quickly. Importantly, how they make these decisions. You need a sales process that identifies a client's preference and how they would like to speak with you and make decisions. If you don't know how to do this, you're probably losing 1 or 2 deals every month due to this, and it's also costing you increased profits per deal. If you want to take your qualifying process and your ability to understand how you should speak and present your information and get the deal, get in touch with me directly through this email address.